How do you make a salad a ketogenic meal? Today we're going to show you. We've been eating a ketogenic lifestyle for about 5 years now, and we have made salads every which way you can possibly imagine. Today we're going to show you one of my favorites.
After 25 years in the United States Air Force, we retired and moved to Southwest Missouri. We started a first-generation regenerative farm, air-to-ground farms. And today, we're going to use some air-to-ground farm eggs as we make this salad. Yes, eggs on the salad.
Well, a lot of salads come with eggs. A Cobb salad comes with boiled eggs, and we're all pretty used to that. But today's eggs are not going to be boiled. We're actually going to cook them a little bit differently to give this salad just a little bit different flair. So let's go over to the cooking area and get throwing this salad together. Another thing that we like to do is make it really simple. So we're just going to throw some stuff together and show you guys how quick and easy eating a healthy keto lunch can be.
But really flavorful.
Amazingly flavorful. Let's go. Okay, the first thing that we're going to need is a bowl, a pan, and some food.
Right.
What's this?
It's a bowl.
It is a bowl, but like maybe for some yogurt or something.
You said you
I
wanted
wanted
a
to
bowl.
make a salad, not, this is not going to do. This will do.
Ah,
How about
yes.
would this be for two people?
No, just
No.
one.
So whenever we have a big salad, guys, we have a big salad. The majority of it is going to be leafy greens, and the massive amount of leafy greens that's going to go in this bowl is going to carry the oil.
The oil.
Right, the super important ingredient in making a salad keto. So we're going to use these big bowls, and we're going to start piling stuff in it. You're going to do the eggs.
Okay.
I'll do the bowls.
Yep.
Okay, let's switch.
Sounds great. So I'm going to start the stove heating up. I'm going to put it on medium heat, and I have some organic virgin coconut oil that I'm going to use as the oil base for this particular meal. And I'm putting, I don't know, oil. How much? Maybe a quarter cup?
Okay.
Maybe more?
So you're putting coconut oil into a frying pan
Oh, yeah.
to cook eggs for a salad.
Yeah.
Okay. Just keeping it clear here.
What would that be?
It's a quarter cup.
That's a half. I'd say a half cup.
Okay. Why are you using coconut oil?
So on this particular salad, we're going to fry the eggs, and I'm going to put some curry powder on top of them. So the coconut oil is going to give it a little bit of a coconutty flavor, not a whole lot, but just enough that you'll be able to taste it. And then put some curry powder on top, and that's going to really make it pop.
So you're making a curry flavor salad?
A curry flavored egg that we're going to put on our salad, yes.
Okay, let's do it. That's fun. Okay, all right, while he is over here doing the eggs, I'm gonna start piling stuff in a bowl. Like we all make salads, and let's keep it simple. Let's go.
We have our air-to-ground farms eggs. And what I found is I like the eggs to all get done at the same time. So I crack them out in a bowl first, and then they all go into the frying pan at the same exact time so that they're done at the same time.
I'm a big fan of the spring mix boxes that we get, and sometimes we do grow our own lettuce, but it is not lettuce growing time right now, and we don't have a greenhouse. So we get the box of mixed greens, and we're going to just put handfuls of this stuff, and it looks like it's a lot, but guys, it's fluffy green things. So pile it in there. Okay, 2 bowls of greens. The next thing that I like to add for some more prebiotics is portobello mushrooms. Gives it a nice, for us, it gives, some people don't like mushrooms, but for us it gives it a nice texture and flavor. So I'm going to add maybe a handful of these. There aren't many carbs in any of this food so far. All right, just maybe breaking them up into little smaller pieces. Yum. Oh, one just went flying. Maybe the dog will get it here in just a minute. Okay, so now we've got lettuce and mushrooms. I'm hungry.
Me too. Starting to be able to smell the coconut oil, get a little bit of coconut smell. I'm going to add a little bit of curry powder to the oil. Bam, just like that, you're smelling curry. I carefully broke 6 eggs, trying not to break the yolks, and I'm going to add all 6 eggs at once into the pan.
Oh no, you need a lid.
I'm going to add a little bit more curry powder on top of the eggs now.
Watch your leg.
Some black pepper. And some salt.
Oh my goodness, it's smelling amazing.
On goes the lid.
Okay, so you put the lid on. What's that do? What are we doing? What's it doing?
Just
What do
trying
you
to
want?
trap the heat in a little bit because I'm not doing like an over easy where you would flip the grease over the eggs. I'm not doing that, and I'm not going to turn these eggs over. So I just get them cooking, throw the lid on top of it, and then what it does is it just traps the heat in a little bit. And I'm going to try to get the whites cooked while the eggs stay soft.
So essentially, you're making an over easy style egg. We want the yolk to be really nice and creamy.
Yes.
And that's basically going to add that creaminess to our dressing.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's the yumminess. Okay.
Yeah.
We like to add a little bit of walnuts, mozzarella cheese, a few tomatoes, and then our highlight will be the olive oil that's going to go with the coconut oil that he's going to put in here with the eggs. And we like to use Bragg's apple cider vinegar for our dressing. So I am going to add some chopped walnuts. Now, walnuts do have some carbs, but I'm not going to add a lot. So I'm still going to be under the amount that I'm hoping for. But walnuts have a lot of good nutrition, and we like the texture. So I'm going to throw in about maybe like 1/8 of a cup, a couple tablespoons really, of the walnuts. Going to give it a great crunch, guys. Mozzarella cheese that's going to be underneath the egg when he pours the egg on there. I need to hurry because I bet those eggs are getting done.
Come over here and look at the eggs now.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get some cheese on here. Okay, let's go look at the eggs.
As the whites started getting done, I turned the heat off. I moved the pan around just a little bit to watch the eggs as they get done. So I can see that the yolks are still runny, but the whites are starting to get firm. So I'll just watch it real close because I don't want the yolks to get too done. So here we go. Lots of oil, you can see that. And yolks are still runny, whites are almost done. All right, coming off of the heat.
Okay, I have cheese in here. Eggs are almost done. Let's put in a couple of tomatoes. Again, a few carbs, but it's gonna taste good. And we're not gonna add a bunch, guys, just a little bit. All right, 4 or 5 little cherry tomatoes. Olive oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how I do it, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was probably about 1/8 of a cup of olive oil. Let's get some Bragg's vinegar. It's got the with the mother. Toss some of that on there. All right. There we go. Vinegar to taste. We're gonna need some more salt. On this, I use iodized salt half the time in our food. Sometimes we use some other pink salt or Redmond salt, but on this, I want to make sure that I'm getting enough iodine in our diet. So occasionally we use just good old iodized table salt, because outside of that, there's not a whole lot of places to get the iodine. All right, so I have all of my stuff in here. Are you ready?
Yes, let's look at these eggs. They are still, yolk is not done. The bottom side of it looks like this, in case you were wondering. And I didn't turn them, I just cooked them, you saw. So now these go on top of the cheese. 3 eggs. And then all that flavorful oil gets drizzled on top. There we go.
So now we have 2 really pretty, healthy, big salads for our lunch. This is how you make a salad, a ketogenic meal. Lots of oil. We probably have 1/4 of a cup of oil in here, all told.
Or probably more.
Maybe more. And then we've got 3 eggs, which come with a number of grams of fat, also with our protein, whole food. All of this is whole food.
Oh yeah, some fat and protein in the cheese, some fat and protein in the walnuts, lots of omega-3 in the walnuts.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the important parts of eating this particular salad is this knife and the fork.
Let me let people watch you when you do this.
Okay. So it's really important, especially if you need to like your eggs over easy, but one of the important parts is this yolk. And I'm going to cut this up. And when I do, the goal is for the yolk that's over easy to be runny. And what it's going to do is help make the whole entire thing and the dressing, if you will, creamier. And it is phenomenal. And the eggs being warm on here, kind of like having a bacon on your salad in a restaurant, the warmness actually just gives it that real meal flavor. And then I just toss it about. So you can see the creaminess. Yeah. We came up with this idea for these types of salads back in like 2019. And the reason that we did is because we don't like to have boring food. We like the flavors of all of the spices. So sometimes we'll make this into maybe more of a Mexican flair, or maybe we just make it a little bit more like salt and pepper and just your basic seasonings. We don't always make it curry. One day we just had an idea. Hey, coconut goes with curry. Maybe we could do an egg like that.
And if you like your eggs not runny but done, that's easy. You can just pop the yolk and it'll mix in with the white and you can cook them fully through.
Yeah. Get creative with your food. Get creative with your spices and put things together that might not normally go together in order to continue on your keto journey so that you don't get bored.
Yeah. So this one tastes great, lots of fat.
Yes.
Definitely keto.
Definitely. Okay, let's see how it is. I'll take a little, I'm not gonna eat this whole salad on camera, but because it's gonna get a little messy in here, but let's just have a little nibble. Yeah,
Awesome.
awesome.
That is so good.
And it's gonna be filling. It's gonna satiate me because the oil is gonna really stick with me for a long time, for the rest of the day probably. And it's warm, it's delicious. We highly recommend this.
So the next time you're in the mood for a salad, but you're really wanting it to stay keto, try it.
Try this one.
I think you'll like it.
And until next time, bye y'all.
Bye y'all.